What's up guys, Brennan here, back with another video. Today we're going to be learning a piano tutorial for the song Clocks by Coldplay. This was actually one of the first piano songs that I ever learned. I love it so much, and I'm super excited to show you guys how to play it. Before we get into the video, definitely make sure that you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out as a creator here on YouTube, and it also helps you guys out because then you don't miss out on any of my future piano tutorials, piano covers, and original music. And with that, let's get right into it. So before we get into the video, I'm actually just gonna play the arrangement that you'll be learning. So I do wanna say that this arrangement incorporates the vocals on the piano. So if you're looking for just the piano part without the vocals, let me know and I can do a separate tutorial on that, but this one has the vocals included. Alright, so we're going to start with the intro. Both of your hands are going to be playing the same thing. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you. You're going to have in the right hand, your pinky on D sharp, B flat, and G. Same thing in the left hand. And how this is going to go, it's going to be you're doing top to bottom, and then the last one, third time, you go just these two, and you leave out the bottom G. So it's repeat these two. Now we move our pinky and our thumb to C sharp. We keep the middle finger the same on B flat, and we move our thumb to F. So it's okay. And this is going to be continued a little bit longer, so it's going to be like this. And then you do that exactly again. And then the last one is pinky on C and thumb on C. And then our middle finger goes to G sharp and our thumb goes to F. And it goes. So just to go over that all together, first one. Next one. Repeat. Last one. So basically this middle one, you're doing it double the amount of times as the other one. So this one is da, double. Last one. So now we get into the melody portion. So for the left hand in this part, the part that you were playing earlier, instead of separating it out, you're actually just going to play it all together. So the first one was this. You're going to play that all together. Next one, just like we learned earlier, double. Third one. So that's first one, second one, third one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So notice how that middle one I'm doing 6 times and the other 2 are 3. So now we're going to learn the melody in the right hand. So you start with your third finger here on D sharp, and you hit that 3 times, and then you go C, C sharp, C, B flat. So that's, and then it goes C sharp 3 times, and then you go B flat, C, B flat, G sharp. So that second half is. So all together. Second part. Then this repeats. Now we add in an extra little part where it goes to cross over to F, D sharp. So he does it like this, just like we learned. Do 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 do. Okay. Then the last part, it changes a little bit. It goes, and then you stay on this one a little bit longer. You go, this one on the third time around, you play it 4 times instead of 3. So it goes, other than that, it's the exact same. So all together. Next part. Remember, we add that in. Last time. This one 4 times. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna put both hands together. So think of your left hand kind of as like the drum beat. It's gonna be like keeping consistent time. And then you have to really worry about making that right hand match with the vocals in the original song. So it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna play it nice and slow. So think of this as kind of coming in between the other part and the right hand. So it's so when you go to this key, that's when you move in the left hand. So it's switch. Now, when we go to hit this C is when we move again in the left hand. So I'm going to say switch, and that's when you need to move in the left hand. Here we go all together. Switch. Switch. Now without me talking. Okay, next part. So remember we added that extra left hand part. So now I'm going to just play through the whole thing nice and slow just so you can get the vibe of it and play along with me. Here we go, first one. Next part. Last time. Now we move on to the different vocal part. So the left hand stays exactly the same, and the right hand you learn a new part. So with your third finger you go G, G sharp, F, D sharp, and then you hit G again. So that's then that repeats. Three times total. Now let's put both hands together. Here we go. So on the third one in the left hand is when you come in the right hand. So it's now when we move up to this, we switch. Now when we go to G is when we switch again. Again. Last time. Now at this point we go back to the beginning when both hands are doing. Second time. Okay, so then the next part is exactly the same as we just learned in the last section. So section 1 and 2 repeat themselves. So then we go back here. Exactly the same. Third time. Then section 3 repeats. So then we just learned what we did. So here we go. now we do an extra part, so instead of 3 times, we do it 4 times, and the right hand goes. So that's G, F, D sharp, D sharp, so it's. So now we get to what's called the bridge in the song, which is the part in the song when it's completely different than the rest of the other parts of the song. So in the left hand, you're playing C sharp, middle finger on F sharp, and thumb on B flat. So it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you switch to pinky on C sharp, middle finger on F, and thumb on G sharp, and you do that 3 times. Okay, then you keep your thumb the same and you move your pinky to C and your middle finger to D sharp, and you do that 3 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then in the right hand, you go C sharp to G sharp, then you go. So that's F sharp, F, D sharp, so it's. And then you go C sharp, D sharp, F. So that's. And then it holds, then that repeats. And then you can add in these 2 little keys, C sharp and C. And then it goes B flat, F sharp, B flat, F sharp. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it goes back to the beginning again. Okay, so here we are putting both hands together now. So it's 1, 2, and then you come in the right hand. So it's. Now, when I get to this key, C sharp in the right hand, is when I switch in the left hand. Switch. Back to this one. Third time. Next part. So now in the left hand, you stay on this one while you do this B flat, F sharp part. So it's. Next part. So you're just staying on that one in the left hand, okay? Then it goes back to section 1 when we go. Okay, now we get into the final build up in the song. So the right hand, you're actually going to play a little bit different part. So you go up here and you have your 4th finger on G sharp, middle finger on G, and thumb on D sharp. So it goes. Same pattern, right? Where it go top to bottom, middle 2, leave out the first one. So it's. Okay, then we move our thumb and keep the other 2 the same. Our thumb goes to C sharp. Then it goes. And remember how last time we played the middle one double? It's the same thing here. So you do this one again. Now we move our thumb one more time to C. And again, these 2 are staying the same. So then it goes. And you just do that a single time. So we have this one. switch the thumb, double, switch the thumb again. Then in the left hand, we have a little bit of a tricky part. So first you start with your 2 fingers playing the same thing. D sharp down here and D sharp up here. This is called an octave, when you play the same key down here and up here at the same time. Now if your hand cannot stretch, you can just do it single-handedly, just right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you the part for the octave. So it's, then you move up to B flat. Then this is a little bit of a tricky part. It goes B flat, C, B flat, G sharp, G, and then you jump all the way down here to G sharp. So that's, it's going to take a little bit of a practice, so feel free to pause the video and practice that before you move on. But it's going to go like this. Again. So this part's a little bit tricky, but I like to add movement to it. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then back to this one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just watch me do it nice and slow. Tricky, so feel free to leave that part out. It still sounds amazing when you go. So now we're going to put both parts together here. So we start at the same time. So it goes. Now, when we switch to this one to start on our next one, that's when we move up to B flat. Now this part's a little bit tricky because remember we have that hard part in the left hand. So the way I'm going to teach that is just try and play it nice and slow, and you can match your hands to mine. That's going to be the best way to learn this part. So here we go. Switch. Okay, let's do that again, a little bit faster. So again, it's a little bit tricky because your hands have to move really quickly in the left hand. I'm going to play it one more time nice and slow, and then play it full speed. Here we go. Full speed. A tip in the left hand is these two, B flat and C, come really quickly after each other. So it should be like. So it's do 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 do. So these two are the quickest. That repeats several times. And then it leads to actually the end of the song. So you can play it when you want to like fade out a song. You can play it a little bit quieter and a little bit slower. So and then you can just end it right there. Alright guys, and there you have it. That is the entire song of Clocks by Coldplay. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, definitely make sure that you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out as a creator here on YouTube, and it also helps you guys out because then you don't miss out on any of my future piano tutorials, piano covers, and original music. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to create art, and I'll see you guys next time.